Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. Yours, Sambo, Blazepurple, and joining us here in the magical beam of light in the Magic Wing is the mighty Superzeroes. A big hello to you guys. Hello. Oh, I hope you guys had your volume turned down there. Look at this. Kazin, I can see you on the side there. You are Vulture again this week. A big hello to you, mate.
Hello, sir.
Hey, firstly, thank you very much off camera. You have been trading me a whole bunch of stuff here. In fact, thanks to yourself and Burning Intensity, who I know is here. G'day, Burning.
Hello.
Hello. You guys have helped me with... In fact, I'm going to show you what you've helped me with. Look at this, folks. We go into my loadouts here. You can see we've got defense and damage. My damage has always been set up, but I've got a defense loadout now that is, based on the abilities that I have at least, the best that it can be. And I'd just like to thank Kazin for the gems there, and of course you, Burning, also for helping me actually set up my abilities. You were saying they're a bit strange though, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't use them to tank.
Oh dear. You know what, based on what's going to happen today, I'm a bit worried about that comment, but we'll talk to you a little bit about that later. More importantly, we are here for part 2 of our Gates run, and I'm going to just quickly turn to Jai452, who I know is here. Dante. Hello, Jai. Good to see you. Now, the reason I'm asking you is I had problems actually pronouncing the name of this. Its full name. We know it's called Gates, but there is a full name for this particular raid, and I had problems pronouncing it. Are you able to help me out here? What is the name of this raid?
I do believe you'll be heading to the Gates of Tartarus today.
That's the one. Now, there's another word beginning with T that I have no idea how to pronounce. Themyscira. I have no idea. What is it? Something to do with Wonder Woman. I know you're a lore buff.
Themyscira.
I think Wonder Woman will have to smack him in the face for that one. It's Themyscira.
Ouch! Ouch! I've got a golden bracelet impression on my cheek. Okay, I take that one on the chin, quite literally. Thank you very much. That is indeed where we're heading back today. And with the help of many of our mighty Superzeroes here, we don't have to run the very beginning of it again. And in fact, 2 of the folk that helped out with that, well, I guess it's a bit of a boring task if you're not going to be running it later, would be Lady Solara and Quais. Firstly, Lady Solara, hello to you.
Hello.
Thank you very much. You ran this earlier, did you?
Yes, sir.
So, what did you guys clear up to where we ended off in our episode last week, or did you just happen to clear out the whole thing for me?
You wish.
I do wish, because you probably know I'm not looking forward to a particular event that's going to be happening in there. Big thank you, lady, and big hello to you in Final Fantasy 14 as well, yeah?
Yes.
Are you enjoying it over there in Eorzea?
I'm still getting used to it, but it's kind of fun. It's
a lot different than the world here in DC Universe Online, isn't it? So different. But thank you very much for helping clear the beginning of our raid this week, and also to you, sir, Quais, who, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, has got a different top on this week. Hello.
Hi, Sambo. Yeah, I have the Vigilantes protege chest from the Wastelands.
From the Waste... Okay, tell me, what are the Wastelands? Apart from an area in my brain, what are they in the game?
The Gotham Wastelands is the new downloadable content for high-level adventure.
Aha. Okay, so it's going to be a while until I can handle that one, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we estimate 2, maybe 3 years.
Okay. Oh, hey, in Sambo time, that is mere minutes. Do you know what? Speaking of time, and by the way, great to see you, Mind Blaster, aka Quais. Speaking of time, someone who normally doesn't have any around about this time would be Chuma Luma Nascent. And I can see you right in front of me there. What on earth are you doing here? Why are you not at work? And hello.
Hello there. I'm not at work because they let me out early. They didn't really need me for the rest of the day.
That's, well, I mean, I'm sorry, because I guess that's less money, but I'm also glad. Yeah, it's good to see you here, actually. So you're going to be spending your time in DC Universe Online, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What adventures are you going to get up to today?
Well, I want to try to level myself up so I can get into the Wastelands, but I'll just try to get myself some more combat rating gear.
Yep, sure. And everyone's talking about these Wastelands. You know what, Kazin? Is that something we're ever going to be able to show anytime soon in the show?
I would never say never, but yeah.
I think you're being polite.
We could do it. We could do it without you.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. You know, I can see another name in the background there. Doctor's son, Doc. G'day, mate.
Hello, Sambo.
Good to see you there, kneeling down in the background. Tell me quickly about your outfit, because that looks very monstrous. What on earth have you got on?
Well, this is most of the Heart of the Lion outfit It's the tier 4 set that you can get.
It looks, do you know what, you remind me of Aslan from Narnia, and that's a good thing. So I'm gonna, here come the puns, just warning you. Would that be your main outfit? Main? Get it light. Oh dear.
Not what I had last time.
Yeah, right, okay. Never mind.
And he's not lying.
No, I'm not. Oh no, we started something here. We're going to go out with a roar. That's what I think. Okay, I'm going to claw my way back to the top by trying to have a bit of a chat with my...
Okay, enough with the puns, dude.
Enough of the puns, he says. Stop! I'm going to say hello to Wing Nature there, aka Starlin. What do you think of those puns, Star? How are you?
Very, very bad.
Oh, so that doesn't change your mind about me? It doesn't make me more attractive?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
especially since you only seem to be in this game like once every couple of weeks.
Well, I know. It's terrible. You know, my time is spread so thin. I would love to be in lots of games, but I can't. It's terrible. And you know what? Being here only every 2 weeks, while it's awful, it's also great because it means I really, really appreciate it when I do come in. But you're right, Wing, and I know that you would miss me terribly, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yes, I would miss you, but no, I'm still not marrying you.
Oh, damn it! Okay, I thought I nearly had her there. All right, well, look, what we'll have to settle for in the meantime is doing the second half of our run. Now, Bernie, you guys were awful to me last week. You proposed something, and you know what? You asked a lot of our YouTube viewers what their thoughts on it were. Would you be able to bring us up to speed with exactly what I'm talking about, Bernie?
Yes, I asked if anyone would like to see Sambo tank this next boss by himself. Please put it in the comment. And there was an overwhelming amount of people that would love to see that. And since I'm a man of the people, I'm going to give the people what they would like.
Oh, you are okay.
A good laugh?
Yeah,
We are going to die.
We are going to. Yeah, well, look, it's not just me. Do you know what, Chulma? It wasn't just me. I don't know if you ended up seeing the episode, but we also had a bit of a Healy tank going on. And SG, you're a bit nervous right about now.
Yeah, mate. I'm kind of nervous.
Because I think you're being implicated in this burning. Is it me and SG? Surely it's not just me on my own.
Well, if you listen back to the thing, you got all cocky saying, I'm gonna take your job, so SG didn't, so it's just gonna be you. Oh, man. Hey, SG, have you got my back, though? Will you have my back?
Well, do I have to?
Oh, gee. Okay, we're going to have a chat about that later on. I think the entire league is against me. Do you know what? I can see somebody in the background that is always nice to me. Always. And that would be Fair Blitz with the mighty D20. G'day, Fair.
Hello.
Good to see you. Now, I don't know if you've been listening to what's going on, but, you know, you're Fair. It's in your name. You wouldn't want me to die unnecessarily, would you? Hey! You even have to think about it.
I'm not really sure I should answer that question.
Oh my lord, what has gone on?
They're throwing you to the vultures.
They are.
Wait, that's me.
Yeah, well, you know, the only thing I can think of worse is PvPing with a lot of you. Okay, alright, fine. I accept. I have a new tanking setup here. I've got a couple of bits of tanking gear. And in fact, if you go in, have a look at my inventory, my CR is 73. I've got a whole bunch of purples here. I mean, it's not the best of the best, but I've had a lot of assistance from the mighty Superzeroes here. And a big thank you to everyone who's ever contributed to my current outfit. Got a couple of sockets blank there, but that's okay. I have no idea how I'm going to last on the inside there, tanking anything, but you're about to find out, folks. So for goodness sake, don't go away.
Their stomach's the weakest point.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not a betting man, but I'm going to bet that because I've got the support of an incredible team, that I might actually survive. Now, if that team decides to just stand back and watch, then it could be a different story. We'll find out very, very shortly. But in the meantime, thank you very much to everyone who came along and joined us here in the Magic Wing. We love seeing you guys, and reminding you, if you'd like to join the mighty Superzeroes, coming up on 3 years old now, by the way. We've been here for quite some time. All you need to do is head along to superzeroes.engine SamboNZ.com and apply right there. You have to apply there before you can get into our league in the game. An officer will approve your application, hopefully, and you'll be able to follow the instructions in order to get into the league here in DC Universe Online, and we'd love to see you. So thanks again, guys, and I think the other half of our team, we'll catch up with them in just a minute because they're patiently waiting inside the raid, the Gates raid here. So stay tuned, folks, and prepare for me to die a horrible death, I'd imagine. We'll see you in just a minute. And welcome back, folks. Here we are. We're on the inside of the Gates raid. Once again, a huge Super Zero thank you to all of the mighty members who cleared up to this point. In fact, if I swing my camera around, this will look a little bit familiar to you guys. If you watched last week's episode, you'll know that we got to this point where we've got to speak with Wonder Woman. But before we do that and find out what exactly is going on here and learn the details of my epic tanking experience, let's have a quick hello to everyone who's in our raid party today for part 2. Of course, left to right, we've got Vulture, who you already know is Kazin. Kazin, what are your predictions for today? Am I going to survive this tanking experience?
Yes.
Oh, we had to think about that one. Okay, so we'll keep track of our score here.
That's how close it is.
That's how could be interesting. Of course, you know what the thing is, that we've got my skill riding against all of the great advice and gear and items that everyone here has provided. So it's a bit of a quandary. Drac Garner, a big hello to you, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very, very well. Looking great there. You've got a white aura. And what are your predictions for today? Am I going to live or am I going to die horribly?
I think it's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50. He's riding down the line. Sweden is what we're talking about. And of course, if you've just tuned in, what we're talking about is Burning's challenge to me, which is that can I tank this next boss all by myself? Of course, I know the answer to that, but I'm not going to tell you. Sergeant Tadiko, SG, we've already been talking to now. I love your outfit this week. Big cheer. Now, you have been tanking with me a little bit in the last episode, but apparently I'm on this one all by myself. So what are you going to be doing while I'm tanking?
I have two options. The first one, I could sit and laugh a little bit, or maybe it's going to be challenging and help you.
Okay, well, so is it a 50-50 as well as to what you do? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he's going to be healing me, I hope, anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that.
Okay, SG, I have every piece of confidence in you. Lady Shauna, standing next to SGT. Lady Shauna, a big hello to you.
Good day, Sambo.
Good day, and I see what you mean about your costume. Look at that. 10 out of 10. In fact, you get a great big cheer from me. That is absolutely fantastic. Very quickly, for anyone who wants to make their own version of this, are you able to tell us what gear you've got? Like, is it hard to get for a start?
Some of it is, some of it ain't.
Wow. What's that top, at least?
It comes from the Prometheum lockboxes.
Is it really?
The top is Viking.
Okay, Viking, and I mean,
the bottom is Viking as well.
Oh, so they're both Viking. Now, the boots, of course, we've seen. They're those retro ones. What about the, like, where'd you get the bracelets from?
That's actually a part of the top.
Oh, okay, wow. So it's really made for it. Now, very quickly, what about the circlet on your forehead?
That's Noble Warrior.
Noble Warrior, okay. That is one, well, look, you can see the actual Wonder Woman right behind us there. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's one of the best Wonder Woman approximations I've seen in game. Congratulations, Lady Shauna, that looks fantastic. Do you know who always looks fantastic as well? Burning in red there, rocking their Judgment Paladin gear from WoW. As you know, Burning Intensity, hello, sir.
Hello.
Now, this is all your fault. This is all
My
your
fault?
fault. Yes, it's all your fault.
It is your fault. You said you thought you were a good tank, you think you could take my job, so let's see.
Okay, I guess that's fair enough. Now, we'll come back to you in a minute because you've got a couple of pieces of advice for me in terms of what I need to drink and what mode I need to be in, switching myself around before I do this to give myself the best possible chance. So we'll talk to you in just a moment. We've got Incendio there who is in Mumble but unfortunately can't speak to us. A big hello and wave to you, Incendio, and of course you were with us last time there. Do you know what? Incendio, I know you can hear me and you can't talk back, but I just wanted to say your outfit reminds me of a particular character in a particular fighting game called Mortal Kombat 3, and 3 specifically. Now, I don't want anyone to give away any spoilers here, but if you watching along from home, just take a look at this costume, not the head, but the bottom half. If that reminds you of a particular, can I say, well, frosty character in Mortal Kombat 3, then let me know in the comments below, and you get 10 internet points. And I don't know if that was deliberate, Incendio, but it definitely looks like it. Good to have you along, and thank you for taking time out of your schedule for coming and joining us here today. Last but not least, it is Saita, the last vampire, glowing red, so much glow in fact that they have to wear shades. G'day, Saita.
Good evening.
Good to see you there. Now, come on, whose side are you on here? What do you think my chances are of making through this tanking experience alive?
Well, honestly, I think you'll survive, but based on your tanking skills, probably not.
What are you saying about my tanking skills? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that question because it'll probably be the truth. Anyway, great to see you. What have you been up to since the last time we were in here? Have you been playing lots of DCUO?
Unfortunately, no. Schoolwork's been taking up most of my time.
Oh, well, you know what? It's even more special that you're here. Thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule as well. And in fact, you know what? We spoke to Fair earlier. He had to run away, Fair Blitz, because I think Kazin is up to his eyeballs in schoolwork as well. Is that right?
We just started university, so...
Yeah, there you go. Big stage of one's life, uni. So congratulations, Fair, and all the best to you. Right, now, back to you, Mr. B.I., Mr. Burning Intensity. I know, I got cocky and this will probably be my undoing, but there are a couple of things I can do to try and make my life just a little bit easier and up my chances, and I think they've got to do with my loadout and an item that you traded me earlier. So let's start with the first one. What loadout should I be using and what stance should I be in, and how do I change that?
You should be doing the defense stance, which is for tank roll, and you change that via the T button on your keyboard.
Okay, let's hit T and see what I was on. Oh, so a shield is... So hang on, if I hadn't hit T then, I would have run on into this fight in DPS mode.
Yep.
And you would have been okay with that?
Maybe.
Okay, alright, I'm now in tank mode, and that's great advice from Burning there. T, folks. T switches out your role. In fact, if I go into my K menu, my traits, you can see here we've got loadouts, and there they are. That's what we're talking about, defense. Number 1 skill is Inferno. Number 2 is Fiery Weapon. Yes, that's right, I'm a fire-based character, of course. Number 3 is Flashpoint. Number 4, I've got Inflame. Number 5, I've got Wildfire. And good old number 6 here, my 25% supercharge cost re-ignition, which ignites nearby enemies, damaging and knocking them down, all whilst healing myself instantly, and only 25 supercharge. That's great, so no doubt I'll be spamming that a little bit in this fight. Alright, so there are my abilities and my loadout, aka my role. Now there's something else you were trading to me earlier. If I go into my inventory, what am I looking for in here, Burning?
You are looking for a thing called a Bulldozer MK5 Expert.
Oh wow, Bulldozer. You know what, it sounds like Stalin's saying no, just bulldozing over me. Now, what is this Bulldozer, and how come I've never seen it before? Is it just an ordinary health potion?
No, you remember the nitro sodas I gave you a while back?
Yes, I do.
Those were for, might, buffing your might. The Bulldozers are for tanks, and it buffs their dominance.
Oh, look at that. 159 dominance, and it heals 3,000 to 4,000 health and 1,600 to 2,000 power. Okay, so hang on a minute. I've got 12 of them here, but I shouldn't be drinking these all the time, right? Just because it says plus 1,800 seconds, which if I do my math, carry the 1 divided by 0, that's 30 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so shall I drink one of them now? Well,
yes.
As soon as we start. Yeah, okay. And then what should I slot?
And then you should put in your soda cola next.
Oh yeah, I have next. Okay, now let's do that right now, because you guys know I'll probably mess it up otherwise. So here we go. Drinky. There we go. We've got an effect on us already. That is done. I'm going to go now into my inventory and swap that out. There we go, Burning. I now have soda cola next on, so I'm not going to mess that up. So I guess with 30 minutes on the clock, it is time to get this rocking and rolling, because then what do I have to do? Speak with Wonder Woman, or do we just run in?
No, we have to speak to Wonder Woman.
Okay, let's have a chat and see what she's got to say.
Hold the line here. Circe and I will engage the flying swarmers. Destroy any ground forces that try to advance. Do not let any through, whatever the cost.
Do not let any through. There we go. Defend against waves of Brainiac's enemies and use the Colossal Guardians to slow the enemy advance. Okay, so I'm going to try and pick these guys up here. And, of course, I'm using as many AoEs as I possibly can to try and get their attention. Now, Burning... Oh dear, any advice will be welcomed, by the way, but apart from using my AoEs, how else do I get the attention of all these folk?
Use a power and block.
Okay, so
Use a
block.
power and block.
Power and block. There we go. We'll take the advice of one of our greatest tanks here, because I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. And so far my health is staying up. Now, how am I doing in terms of getting aggro? Because I can see this Brainiac Ravager over here is having a go at the Colossus. Is that something I don't want to happen? Because we're trying to keep them alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I know I'm meant to be tanking over here, but if I see anybody, getting the attention of a mob, should I break this circle here and run over and try and pick him up or not?
If you can, then yes. If you have a pull that can, then yeah.
So like this Brainiac Arachnid here, he was on his way to the Colossal, and I just ran over there and got a little bit closer and see if we can actually pick him up. So that's good. Now, let me see if we pick up these guys and then roll back over to where I'm meant to be, which is over here. Let's see if they follow me. Now, of course, one thing about being a tank, I guess, is Burning, that you're meant to keep the aggro off everyone else, and that's the biggest job. Now, I'm not used to doing that here in DCUI, but it doesn't look like I'm doing a very good job of it, does it?
It's a learning experience.
Right, but what's happening in the meantime? I mean, every time I let any of these mobs get through, does that mean it's just going to really put pressure on the healers, I suppose, right? Because if I let someone through, they're going to be doing damage to our party, where you should be, we as tanks should be holding their attention. I guess, SG, that's not something you like, right? Because you don't want to be doing, too much healing, yeah?
Well, actually I try to divide, because I live next to you, the wells, the soul wells that they heal with a lot of time.
Right.
And the other powers, I try to spawn it for the other people, so this is kind of good.
Okay, alright, good. Well, look, I seem to have got their attention right now. Kazin, how do you rate me so far?
So far, it seems like everything's going pretty good.
Alright, there we go. You can see the...
Most of them are staying right around you, and we're just killing them as fast as we can.
Alright, so that's all good. So once again, folks, if you're watching along from home, trying to get some tanking advice, don't take it from me. All I'm doing is following instructions from some of our greatest players here, and that is to try and keep the aggro on all of these mobs. I'm doing an ability and then using block as well. And by the way, Burning, what's the point of that? Is that because as soon as I do ability, I'm going to get their attention, and no doubt a attack is coming in, so by hitting block straight away, I'm avoiding that damage?
Basically, it's a good way to... Oh, and by the way, the main boss is up.
Oh, okay.
If you see a purple orb coming for you, block.
Oh yeah, I see the purple. Yep, there we go.
Block, block, block.
Alright, there it is. Now, should I go out there and try and attack the main boss?
Yes, but stay careful, careful, careful. Block, 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 block.
Blocking, blocking, blocking. There we go.
Yeah. Spend a lot of time block.
Oh, and these big purple things that are coming in, what exactly are they? Are they just damage, or have they got a debuff on them as well?
That's a good question. I think it's just damage.
Okay. Let's see if we can lock on this guy. There we go. So I'm going to try and keep my distance as well, or should I go and get in there now, maybe?
I'd stay a little bit away.
Okay, a little bit away. There we go.
But to answer your previous question on why you should be blocking, it's good practice for, future things when you get into higher tiers, when they're going to be doing so much damage to you that it's good to block.
Right, of course. And we're talking about one-shot kills, probably, no doubt, from the abilities at higher levels, right?
Yes, I was running Nexus when the Origin Crisis came out, and the bosses were hitting for 3,000 and 4,000 a hit, and that was just on their normal attack, not their super attack.
Unbelievable. Here we go. We seem to be doing quite well. I'm not sure if I've got his attention or not, but I have full health. What about the health of the party? It's up full as well, and like I say, that's probably more a testament to the incredible heals that we've got going on here, and every single member with their power distribution and DPS, but it looks to me like we are going to take him down, and he is down, and there we go. The bet has been won. That is unbelievable, and again, I'd love to be able to say it is from my skill, but of course it is not. Listen to that in the background there. You can hear the trumpets going off. That is Blazepurple tanking. Of course, we all know really it was due to the success of the team behind me there. Thank you very much, guys. Let's have a chat to them and see what it was like from their perspective. Drak Garner, I can see you over in the background there. Was that a bit of a hairy moment for you, or did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it? Did you die at all throughout that?
No.
Okay, good. That is what we like to hear. Just going to greed on a couple of items here. Some of these, in fact, they're all greed worthy. None of them are super better than what I've got. Saita, the last vampire, how was that from your perspective?
Fine for me. I'm even at a bit of a disadvantage compared to normal, and I had no issue.
Wow, okay, good to hear that. Incendio, give us a cheer if you enjoyed that, and if you never feared for your life, let us know by cheering an emote there. SG, our healer, one of our healers here, was it hairy for you? Were you nervous?
No, actually it was pretty neat. It was easy. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Okay, good. What about our other healer over there? And that would be a Lady Shauna. What about you? Did you get nervous at any time?
I had fun.
You had fun. All right, come on. Let's get a score from our master tank. He was the one giving me the advice. He was keeping a very close eye on me. First things first, Burning. What was the worst thing that I did? What did I do very poorly?
You didn't block the first time the purple orb came out.
Yeah, do you know what? As it came at me, I realised too late. There's a bit of a delay there as well. And that could have been fatal, couldn't it? If we didn't have great backup support here in the team, that could have wiped me out. What about something I did well? Or was there anything I did well?
You actually survived.
Well, I guess that's always a bonus, isn't it? Thank you, Bernie. What about you, Kazin? How would you rate that experience?
We all made it through without death, so I would say 100% A1.
And again, folks, it's always a team effort. It's never down to one person in these raids or instances. So a big thanks to my team. Now, that, if you ask me, is bet complete. That means that I can now switch back. Whoa, what do you mean, whoa?
Whoa, we're not done yet.
What do you mean?
You did so good at this boss, I'm gonna let you tank the rest of the raid.
No, hang on a minute. Wait, I was about to switch back to my DPS mode.
Let me out!
Yeah, look,
let me out!
Kazin does not have faith in my ability. Look, I don't know if anyone in the Mumble is still listening to this. I wonder if Mind Blaster is still there. Are you there, sir?
Yes.
Did you hear what was just proposed?
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, I can do it. Let's see what Star Lynn has to say about it.
I have faith in you.
You have faith in me. What about you, Star? Do you have faith in me, or do you think that Burning should tank the rest of this?
You can do it, Sam. I believe in you.
Yeah, she believes in me.
I mean, Burning hasn't even finished FOS 1 yet.
Oh, you guys are terrible. Let me see. Who else have we got in here? Chulma Illuma Nascent. What do you reckon, my friend? Do you reckon I should be on DPS for the rest of this?
Nah, tank it, man.
Tank it, man. Okay, all right. Do I need to speak to Wonder Woman? I'm guessing I do, because she's got a big speech bubble above her head. What do you reckon?
You're the tank.
Oh.
After you get done with that, there's a shiny up there where Sight is at.
Oh yeah, I can see Sight up. Alright, let's have a chat to Wonder Woman, see what she's got to say.
Brainiac's stolen power will be mine! I will be the master of the Flame of Change!
You will go no further, Circe. Quickly, we must break through the rest of Brainiac's defenses. There's still time to stop him from escaping Themyscira with the Flame of Change.
Oh my lord. Okay, so what's going on? It looks like Wonder Woman's encased. Is that meant to happen, Burning? Oh, she's broken out. There we go. Follow Wonder Woman, it says. But now I do want to come up the top and grab my shiny. So Wonder Woman's off, but I'm going to come up and get that first. Sorry, Wonder Woman. And let me see, where is it? I can't see one up here. Oh, I've already got it. Can you believe it? I must have already got it the last time. All right, let's drop down and follow Wonder Woman. I can't believe this is happening. This was, hang on a minute, wait a second, Burning. Have you altered the plans? And are you going to say, pray I do not alter them any further?
No, I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth, whatever. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm just going to barge on in and say, hello, welcome to Blazepurple. Would you like a fist to the face? There we go. And I'm still going to keep, even though we're not on a boss, I should still probably make judicious use of my block. Right, Burning?
Yes, it's a great thing to learn for future reference.
Yeah, and I'm terrible at it. I don't know if anyone's watched our, well, especially my single-player Let's Play series, but I never block. It's terrible. There's Lady Shauna. Now, what is that you're carrying around, Lady Shauna?
It's my special staff that I found.
It looks like a massive trident. It's incredible. Did you get that from in here, or whereabouts is that from?
It's in here. I found it when we was waiting on you, and I just been carrying it around.
Why not? Why not? Looks fantastic. I think that it's your job, it's our good luck actually, that's what I think it is, our good luck token. It's your job to carry it through to the end of this run. Are you able to do that for us? It's my good luck.
Sure.
Alright, there we go. It's like a rabbit's foot, I guess. And look at this, folks. The mighty Superzeroes absolutely powering through all of this. This is great. Now, Kazin, Lord knows how many runs you've done in this raid. How would you rate it so far? I mean, compared to a pickup group raid, we must be doing very well.
Yes, we're doing very well.
Yep, good stuff. Here we go, and of course I'm trying to block, using my block all the time, trying to pick up these guys, using some AoE abilities here to try and get their attention. Now, Burning, I did have a question for you. Aside from the fact that we're going to have a chat about this after the show, what do you use to pull mobs? What sort of ability, or do you use a weapon, or what is it?
I use a completely different loadout than you. I use a fire-based pull that's like an AoE kind of a pull, and then I use a flight pull that's like a single target pull. I use a backdraft for the AoE fire pull, and I believe it's high pressure or low pressure. It's one of the pressures for the flight-based pull.
Right. So yeah, we are slightly different, although I've got hand blasters which are ranged, so they should tickle them a little bit. Now, I took a big chunk of health to the knee right about then. Honor the fallen Amazons. There we go. So I'm using my block. So obviously CSA has got some pretty big hits here. Any advice for me? Is it still the same? Use an ability and block?
Use an ability, block for about 5 seconds, and use another ability.
Okay, there we go. Now I did get
your power increases your health depending on your dominance, and your block, cuts your damage in like in half.
Right. Well, I mean, I got a huge hit before, and SG, or I'm not sure who it was, Lady Shauna or SG, one of you guys healed me up. Was that a bit of a panic moment for you guys there?
Yeah, kind of.
It's always a panic moment with you, sir.
Yeah. Sadly,
exactly.
Kazin speaks the truth. There we go, knocking her back, and it looks to me like CSA is going down, folks. There we go, look at that, and look at all that loot coming in. That is another boss down. And she's saying to move forward. Now, before we do move forward, let's have a look at the loot window here.
Need on that tank stuff if you need it.
Okay, so defense, yes, that is definitely better than what I've got for tanking, so we'll definitely take that. Greeting on the items, and we've got a cape there that will just... Oh, actually, defense is much better, so yes, we'll need on that as well.
Tank, yeah.
Okay, so let's go into the inventory and see what we've got here. And what do we got? Less 3 defense. That one is better, so I'm going to equip that. They are new pants now that I've got, which is great. The Lance's Pauldrons are less defense. The Amazonian Lance's Greaves are... Oh, this is an interesting one. Here's some stats for you to think about. Less defense, so minus 3 defense, minus 16 health, but plus 16 power, plus 23 precision, plus 26 might. A little bit less dominance, but...
You can... That's a DPS piece. You can keep that for when you're in DPS
that's
mode,
what I was thinking.
You won't need it for tank mode.
Okay, there we go. And look at this, folks. We've also got ourselves a whole bunch of marks of triumph. Might as well take them while we're here. There we go. Let's see if we can organize my inventory just a little bit better. Okay, good. Now, what do you score that one, Burning, out of 10? How did I do tanking CSA?
I'm going to give you a 10.
Oh, really? Is that because I was using my block this time?
Yes.
Okay.
But... be forewarned, a major boss is ahead of us.
Okay, all right. Well, look, before we talk about that,
go activate that.
Go over the back. So, what is this here? SG Inciter. What is this chest, and why should I open it? Do you know?
This chest actually only activates as a result of all of the fallen Amazons being found in this run.
Oh, so
when you open it,
yeah.
When you open it, you actually get a feat.
Well, okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to open this one up. There we go. Oh, what's happening?
You honor us with your tribute. We will now sheath our blades and journey to the Elysian Fields.
Oh, so we're sending them off to the Elysian Fields. That is awesome. All right, there we go. And I think I got that feat earlier. Thank you for letting us know. I hope everyone else managed to use the chest. All right, so it looks to me, if I look at the map here, looks like we're getting closer and closer to the end. Kazin, there can't be much more left in this raid.
Yeah, this is the last boss coming up.
The last boss coming up. Okay, so can someone help me here? I guess Burning, you being the tank. Do I have to tank this last boss as well?
Yes, you do.
Oh my lord. Okay, we're going to have words about this later. So explain to me what is going on in here, because
That's
I can
assuming that you lived through it.
That's true. I can see some. Oh, what are those beasts up there? Do you know what it reminds me of? The very early stop animation, like Jason and the Argonaut stuff. Are they hydras?
Godzilla, Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla as well.
No, Ray Harryhausen stuff.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Exactly that. They look amazing up the back there. I don't know what we're looking at in here, but Burning, tell me. I've got. What do we got? You've got yellow glowing force fields. We've got a Wonder Woman. We've got someone looks like very Brainiac-ish in the background there. What are we looking at here?
Okay, I'm going to give you a few tips of advice.
Yep.
You see the guy that just raised his arm?
I do, over there. Brainiac-looking guy.
That, don't go too far in. Don't go too far in right now. That is the main boss.
Okay.
Okay, he is quite tough.
Uh-oh, I don't like the way you've said that. All right, quite tough, yes. Any particular mechanics that we have to know about?
Just look out for what we call pancakes on the ground. They're going to be like a gold...
Big yellow puddles.
Yeah, they're going to be like gold. Roll out of those if they're underneath you as fast as possible. Don't worry about getting aggro. Roll out, because those will probably one-shot you. Okay,
so in other words, just like every other MMO tank, it's stay out of the fire?
Basically.
Okay.
And then there's two more mechanics. He will, after a while, he'll bring up astral ads.
Right.
Which, you know, they're astral ads. They're not
lions and stuff.
Yeah. And then also, you see these guys on their knees all the way around him?
Yes, with the yellow force field around them?
Yes. Eventually, they will stand up. So, normally what we try and do is we try and get the one that's nearest to us right now.
Yep.
We get that one down first, and we go in a clockwise manner.
Understood.
And then, that's about it.
Okay, now so for the clockwise stuff there, once they come up, I should be focusing my attention on these rather than the main boss?
Try and aggro everything if you can.
Yep, okay. I get the feeling that Burning is trying to send me to an untimely death, but there we go. Let's go down the line and see if everybody is ready. Saita, the last vampire, are you ready, sir?
Indeed.
Indeed. Incendio, give us a cheer if you're ready. SGT, do you think you can heal through this one?
I just have a song stuck in my head, Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. I hope we can stay alive.
That is a great song to have in the background there. Lady Shauna, you've got your lucky charm there. Let's hope that it works this time, yeah?
Yep, yeah, I believe it will.
Good stuff. Drakgana, are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right, that leaves two people. Let's see if they're ready. Burning Intensity. Firstly, I've got to say thank you very much for handing over the responsibility for this episode and indeed this run. It's a big, big thing for me. And if I can make it through this, I'm going to be very, very chuffed with myself. And it's been a great learning exercise as well. So thank you for imparting your knowledge. All I'd like to say is at the expense of, everyone's time and repair costs and everything, if you see me failing, please do step in. You're welcome to give me a hard time about it, but please step in and take over because I really don't want everybody to die. Kazin, what do you reckon? Are we ready to do this?
There's no time like the present.
I guess so. All right, Burning, what do you think? Are we ready to rock and roll?
You're the tank. You lead us through.
All right, guys, here we go. Wish us a luck, and if you never see nor hear of Blazepurple again, you know exactly what happened. Here we go, charging on in.
At last I have obtained limitless power. The very essence of magic flows through my avatar. The ultimate adaptor will merge with the flame of change. Nothing can stand against me. Initiating combat.
Nothing can stand against me except us. Now, I was blocking then, and he still managed to knock me back. Ow, 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 ow. All right, I see. I'm just going to stay blocking. I'm going to try and keep an eye on his casting cycle there, I guess, Burning, because I can see there's a little bit of a window in order to get an attack in. Oh, and there goes the purple stuff. So I'm assuming that I am going to be blocking those as well, right?
Yeah, and don't worry about the pancakes. I'll go on ahead since I'm flying high above. I'll call out pancakes, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, great stuff. That's good to know. All right, so here we go once again. Oh, pancakes. Yeah, I can see it on the ground over in the background there. Good stuff. And that's the rest of the team, I guess, that was affecting that time, not me. Oh, there goes.
Yeah, statues are up.
Yep, so going to try and aggro one of these statues. And I am using an ability and blocking as instructed. And still my health goes right down. Ouchie, ouchie. Boy, oh boy, these things hit like a ton of bricks, don't they? Unbelievable. Fantastic healing in the background there. Any advice for weathering those hits there, Bernie, or is it just literally the blocking?
Yeah.
It's just the blocking.
Astral's up.
Alright, there's the Astral Lines again, trying to do some big AoEs here, and using my blocking judiciously. And I'm going to use my healing knockback there. There we go. And I've been knocked over myself, but still alive. The Avatar of Magic is down to less than 33%. I think we may do it. I don't want to get cocky here and call it too early, but this may well be a success here. I'm not sure that I'm actually keeping any aggro. Am I? Or is the rest of the team being damaged? Lady Shauna, are you having to throw out lots and lots of heals everywhere?
Not really.
Okay, so we're managing to keep some of the aggro. There we go. There's another possessed statue that has come to life. Let's see if we can grab his attention.
See those balls I just put on the ground there?
Yes.
Those you roll or walk through those, that give you health and power.
Oh, look at those. Yep, that actually topped me right up. And it looks to me like the Avatar of Magic is on its last legs here. This could be a successful tanking exercise here for Blazepurple. We're in the final moments. Do we manage to get it down? And look at that. It is Avatar of Magic down. That is the Gates successfully tanked with the help of everyone here in the mighty Super Zeroes. That is unbelievable.
Nice going, Sam.
Thank you.
I'm so proud.
It's like it's your little protege here who has come through and done you proud. Can't believe it, folks. That, of course, is really nothing to do with me. That is to do with the magical support we received from the mighty Super Zeroes. Before we go on, let's have a look at this. We've got ourselves a whole bunch of goodies here, and oh my lord, that helm is pretty much green everything. We are going to need on that one, and anyone else here who can, please do the same. Definitely needing on that one. That is better as well. Going to greed on this one. We've got ourselves some, a damaged tidal wave statue. We'll greed on that. We've got some plans we'll greed on, and a focusing element as well. This is incredible. That was one hell of a run. That was absolutely amazing. Can I say, Kazin, is this typical of the raids in DC Universe Online? Are they this much fun?
Oh yeah, all of them are. A lot of them are unique in their own ways, which makes them all interesting.
That is fantastic, and of course we love the fact that you have to actually think about it in the fight. It's not just a tank and spank. Well, look, what we'll do, folks, is we'll line ourselves up and we'll say goodbye. I want to fly around here and grab some of these shinies first. We'll be right back in just one moment. And here we are. I have now completed my collections in here, so I'm very happy about that. Burning Intensity, once I've done that, apparently something's going to be mailed to me, is that right?
Yes, you're going to get an item level 71 face piece, which is going to be very much better than what you have.
Wow.
I think yours is like a 30 or 40.
Yeah, let's have a look in here. Mine is, what is it? Well, actually, I just picked something up, and it's item level 76. It's from a reward, some reward I got in here. Do you know what? Speaking of which, if I go to my stats, look at this, my combat rating has now increased to 75. I'm super happy about that. Not only did we successfully tank this run, but it actually was beneficial to my gear score, so to speak. So firstly, a big thank you to everybody who had faith in my tanking abilities in the Mumbles. You know what, it's the support that gets one through. People cheering you on in the background really does help, and so a big thank you to you guys, and nice of you to join us this week. Also, a huge thank you to everyone who joined us here in game in my party, and that would be Saita, we've got SG, we've got Dracana, we've got Incendio, we've got Lady Shauna, and of course we've got Burning Intensity. One more time for the road burning. What do you reckon? Did I bite off more than I can chew, and was it really down to the team the only reason that I survived that?
Hey, you know what? Everyone's alive. You did good.
Thank you very much. I guess that is, at the end of the day, the mark of a success is whether or not everyone made it through and how many times we wiped. And of course, it is always, Kazin, wouldn't you agree, a team effort.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and that's what we're about here at the mighty Super Zeroes. We love being a team. Lady Shauna, I'd also like to think that your lucky charm there had something to do with it. I think you should hang on to that. What do you reckon?
Unfortunately, when I leave here, I gotta leave this.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time I come in, I'll carry it around. There we go. Thank you to Incendio as well. I know that you can't talk with us on the Mumbles, but thank you for your part. You know what? DPS is really important in this as well, isn't it, Burning? Because, you know, while we're taking hold of the aggro, and while we've got the heals coming in, and while we're being powered up by our mighty controllers, it all pretty much means nothing if we can't beat down on the mobs, yeah?
Every role has its significance in game.
Absolutely it does, and of course, you know, people like the controllers Drac and Saita, really important that you guys keeping everybody's power up, because without that, I'm stuck. Can't do a damn thing. So there we go, folks. That was it. That was the Gates raid here in DC Universe Online. Sadly, tanked by yours truly in the last half of that, but also huge thanks to all of the mighty Superzeroes that cleared the first half of this today so that we didn't have to go through that again. That is greatly appreciated as well. So I'm looking down the Mumble chat and I can see Chilma Luminescent is still there. Chilma, do you have any clue what we might get up to in the next episode? Because I don't know how you're going to top this one, mate.
Well, I was thinking about doing it in a Sanctum.
Sanctum, in a Sanctum. Ooh, now I have no idea what that is. Are you going to give me any clues as to what that's about?
Let's just say before lightning strikes and fight the light, it was originally the hardest raid in the game.
Oh my lord, you want to send me in there? Surely not to tank though. Surely we can call upon Burning Intensity for tanking that one.
Hey,
well,
you know what?
This one.
You tanked a T4 raid. You can tank a T2 raid.
Oh my lord. Okay, this is going to be bad. I think it's a downhill slippery slide from here on out, folks. You know what? You'll have to tune in and wait and see. But in the meantime, we need to get out of here. On behalf of myself, Sambo, Blazepurple, the very battered tank, and each and every one of you guys watching along from home, and everyone here in the Mumbles and Ingame, so I say take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.